Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're going to be doing the quest Debate and Discourse. The Concious Amarotine wishes to engage you in a battle of wits. Greetings, little one. Come to debate, and at so young an age. How wonderful. Shall we retire to the benches and settle on a topic? Oh, my apologies for jumping to conclusions. My friends are not quite as fond of the hall rhetoric as I am, so I have a habit of chatting up any potential conversation partners. So if you're not here to debate, I presume you are here to learn about the mysterious and esoteric goings-on here. It would be my pleasure to act as your tutor in these matters, if you will indulge me. The Hall of Rhetoric is, as its name indicates, a place where citizens may freely gather to discuss and debate all manner of topics. This central forum is ideal for open discourse, but smaller rooms are available for those desiring more intimate conversations. Oh, and there's a wealth of reading material concerning rhetorical techniques in this history penned by the greatest minds on offer as well. Should you wish to refine your techniques through self-study. To my mind, however, rhetoric is a living, breathing thing that is best experienced in the moment of conception and execution. Perhaps a demonstration would best serve to further your education. I saw a contemporary of mine engaged in a lively debate earlier just outside the hall. Go and see if they're still there, and issue to them my personal invitation to a friendly battle of wits. Oh, it was such a long day. I'm so glad to finally be home. So glad to be home. But that's precisely my point, that their obsession with this so-called mandate to approve only the most beneficial concepts for wider distribution, never mind the ridiculous subjectivity of their criteria, has led the Bureau of the Arctics astray from its original purpose. Huh? Are you business with me, child? Regardless, I am in the middle of a heated discussion with my partner. Come back later. No. My position has nothing to do with the intrinsic value of unique identity, and whether or not it is retained. Rather, I posit that the reproductions of a given concept are inherently imperfect, and thus they are themselves unique, albeit in minor but significant degrees. And, most importantly, this variance is not to be condemned, but celebrated. Better than that to strive in vain for an impossible standard that, even if met, would leave us lesser for lack of diversity. Why aren't you a stubborn little bugger? It's strangely endearing, I must admit, but we have all the time in the world. Why are you so insistent that I speak with you this very instant? Because you might. I don't. Ah, you are acquainted with that chatterbox? I suppose I do owe them a debate or two. Now is as good as an occasion as any, so be it. This is one of the quests you have to do to get flight here in this last area of Shadowbringers. I see you found my friend. Thank you, little one. Without further ado, let us commence the promised debate. As a matter of what subject we shall debate today, I propose the recent calamity which has befallen our friends across the pond. What say you? The singular point of contention is, of course, whether or not Amarot should intervene on their behalf. I believe we should. The scale of the disaster which threatens that distant metropolis is of a scale heretofore unseen, and so equally considerable resources must be committed to counteracting its effects. I disagree. The scale concerns me less than the nature of the proposition itself. Who are we to unilaterally intervene in the affairs of those half a world away? Are we to be the saviors of one and all? Such arrogance may well lead to our own downfall. I understand your concerns from a philosophical standpoint, and I fear you are too quick to dismiss practical considerations out of a desire to maintain an unassailable moral authority. must say, and I hold here for the present and offer the floor to our young student. You may have heard our opening salvos in this debate concerning the fate of our neighbors across the sea. What is your opinion on the matter? Indeed. The same can be said regardless of one's opinion on the morality of intervention. There is a clear and undeniable benefit to Emerald in using this situation as a test bed for our newest creations. It might develop and refine our defenses against a potential threat to our own fair city. How brilliantly you cede the moral high ground. Was not our young friend's point that we have an ethical obligation to aid those in need? Yet not only do you instead elect to focus on the benefit to Amarat alone, but you also deprive our distant neighbors of the agency to determine their own fate. Please understand me. What benefits Amarat benefits all creation, I firmly believe, for the knowledge and wisdom we stand to gain from intervention can then be shared with others, empowering everyone to more effectively surmount similar trials in the future. Honestly, this sounds like me and King in the North arguing. Whenever we get together, which we argue quite a bit. Well, arguing probably isn't the best word. It's probably really generally more often than not to actually debate. We argue here and there, but not very often. Because arguing entails that all calm demeanor has escaped us, and that's rarely the case. I must say, it's been far too long since I gave such a refreshing exchange of ideas. My colleague was equally delighted by the opportunity, you may be assured. Some decry it as little more than an academic exercise, after all. We failed to reach a meaningful consensus, but I dare say they missed the forest for the trees. Were we not more enlightened by the experience? Have we not been exposed to a greater variety of viewpoints? Is there not value in this alone? I truly believe we are blessed to be a part of society that exalts the free exchange of ideas, and that encourages active participation in the public discourse. This may have been no more than your first foray into the exciting world of rhetoric, but I sense you have the soul of a debater in you. You may well have the potential to change Amarat in ways no one ever thought possible. I shall be watching your trajectory with great interest, my young friend. And there we go. We have unlocked flight for this area, and thus have unlocked flight for all the areas of Shadowbringers. And with that, I'd like to thank everyone who's joined us here today for this video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video on YouTube or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch. Till then though, have a wonderful rest of your day.